place in space in London's Shaftesbury Avenue to bring you 5 brand new books from this week's comic book releases. We know why you're here, so let's bring on the books.
This is Supreme Power number 1 of 4 by Kyle Higgins and Manuel Garcia on the Marvel Max line.
And this is an interesting premise. We see an alien-powered superhuman doing the dirty work of the US government, set against a world where the prime superhero has recently gone bad and our protagonist has to kind of pick up the pieces. It's an interesting premise with beautiful art.
Yeah, Manuel Garcia really does a good job on this one. It lends itself to the Marvel Max ethos quite well with graphic violence, and it's a very compelling story. Hyperion has basically cleared off and left the government to pick up the pieces. So
if you fancy some action that sounds a lot like that, then you could check out Supreme Power issue number 1 out this week.
This is Samurai's Blood number 1 of 6 out on Image by Owen Wiseman and Nam Kim.
Now what's real interesting about this is I love a samurai story. I really love that whole kind of Edo, Japan era and the whole kind of swords and honor sort of stuff that's going on in this book. I love what the art looks like as well. It's got a really kind of lovely, almost manga-ish feel to the art.
Yeah, it's very sharp, very clear line drawing artwork, and the story is good. I enjoyed it. I think a lot of other people will enjoy it. The only criticism I could probably level is that it feels a bit too much like an American anime as opposed to a gritty Bushido coach samurai story, but other than that, it's good.
So swords, honor, betrayal, it's all here. Samurai's Blood, issue number 1. This is Ghost Rider 0.1 out right now on Marvel Comics.
It's by Rob Williams and Matt Clark. The art is fairly enjoyable. Ghost Rider is someone that I really have a lot of time for, especially the Johnny Blaze character and Daniel Ketch characters. Fans of Ghost Rider will definitely be interested in picking this up, especially due to the fact there are a lot of startling revelations in it that you'll want to follow up on a new upcoming ongoing series.
Alright, so if you like Ghost Rider, this is definitely pretty much an essential book. And it kind of, if you're a Marvel fan, this is one of those characters that kind of adds a little bit of meat and bones to the Marvel universe. So we highly recommend checking out the new Ghost Rider issue. This is 0.1 and it's out this week.
This is American Vampire Survival of the Fittest number 1 on DC's Vertigo ranking.
Since the debut of American Vampire, it's regularly been one of our favourite comics. We love this take on vampires, which have become really tired and overworked recently, but Scott Snyder manages to mine new material and a new way of presenting this well-worn idea. Art as ever on this series is awesome, and this is a brand new story arc, a great chance to get involved with some new characters, but of course, while he doesn't actually appear in this issue, he looms large. Of course, I'm talking about Skinner Sweet. So if you're an American Vampire fan, absolutely essential. If you like vampires at all, you should definitely check it out. But if you like good comics, this is definitely one that we can highly recommend.
Definitely. Scott Snyder is someone who doesn't really let me down often in comics, and the art is very visceral. The vampires look like monsters. They don't look like they've got too much gel in their hair. It's a very enjoyable comic and a great take on vampires.
American Vampire Survival of the Fittest issue 1 is out this week.
This is Who Are the Mystery Men number 1 of 5 out now on Marvel by David Liss and Patrick Zircher.
Now what's really cool about this is, and this is going to sound like another well-worn idea, but it's rewriting a new chapter in the past of the Marvel universe. So what they've done here is created some new characters, gone back to the 30s, and kind of fleshed out that area of the Marvel universe for us new readers.
Yeah, it's set during the Depression, and in a world where everyone seems to be going like pulp or noir or something like that, it's a very fresh take on it and a very enjoyable take, especially because there is a lot of espionage in it, but it doesn't feel contrived. It feels very well written and compact. The characters feel well rounded, and the art is very complementary to it.
And also they take a lot of time to kind of flesh out that idea of the Depression and make it a little bit more real and get more of the issues that really would have been affecting people onto the pages, so we can get much more of a flavour of that era in time. We really enjoyed this book and highly recommend it. Who Are the Mystery Men? Issue number 1 out this week. So that's pretty much all we've got time for this week. Make sure you check out our friends here at A Place in Space, who can hook you up with all your comic book needs, either here at the store or online at their eBay store. In the meantime, also make sure that you get involved with us. We're on Twitter.
And on directedition.wordpress.com.
All right, so make sure you check out both of those. Of course, you can always find the show at YouTube as well. So we'll be back next time with more brand new comics. But before we go, we'd just like you to think about one certain thing, right? And it's all to do with the DC reboot. In the autumn this year, DC are rebooting the entire DC universe. The whole thing. 52 new comics, all starting from issue 1. What do you think? Give us your thoughts. Are you involved? Are you excited? Do you hate it? Let us know in the comments here or at the blog. And we'll catch you next time. Direct